KBSI, serving southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, and western Kentucky.
I swear this thing is defective.
Alex, you have to release the veil.
You want to show me again?
All right, one more time.
He messed that one up on purpose again.
Don't interfere with the man's action, Tyree. Yeah.
Ready? Hold the line with that finger.
Right.
Face the veil. Arm at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Let your rod do the work.
Let my rod do the work.
Okay. Plant your feet. Suck in your gut. And cast. Oh, wait. Reel it in. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Hey, think I got one.
Wow. Stan, that might be our first keeper.
Yo, Tyree, you get ready to unhook this. I ain't going near it, okay? Stan, that's a monster. Look out, it's a can shark.
Jaws.
Too scared for me, Stan. You think you can unhook that one all by yourself?
Harvard used to be the best.
Okay, you guys, we gotta get going, but thanks for asking us.
Yeah, take it easy, Stan. That's it for us, too. Come on, let's go.
One more cast, Stan. The big one's still out there.
It'll be there next time.
You're just afraid I'll catch it and make you touch it.
I'm just afraid of what Mrs. Wiley will do if I don't get you home on time. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, but I'm the only one in my class that has to do homework on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, you're also the only one in your class that has Joanne Wiley for a mother.
She's not my real mother.
Yeah, but she loves you like one, so she pushes you hard.
I know. It's just because she put 4 kids through college and she only wants the best for me.
Right, don't let the idea get old. Come on, let's go.
Oh, this sounds good. The Oaks, a living experience. That's what it says, a living experience. 2-bedroom, dishwasher, cable TV.
Cable?
Yep. Cable TV, new carpet.
Oh. Joe, where's my antacid? How much?
$9.50.
Goodbye, cable.
You know, after I go back to City College, it'll take less than 2 years to get certified. They just upped the pay to $28,000 a year at the hospital.
Wow. I could be Mr. Mom.
You're gonna be a great daddy. What's the matter, Pop? You eat too much?
Always. What I wouldn't do for some relief.
What is it, upper tract or lower?
Lower. I got bubbles.
Okay, I'll fix you something.
So, the apartment hunt is in full swing, huh?
Yeah. According to conventional wisdom, we can afford to spend a quarter of our combined income. It's $27,000 on housing.
27,000?
According to my calculations, it comes to $562 a month, so we can go 600 tops. I'm paying $450 now, Stan.
Yeah, but just split that with 600 cockroaches. Here you go, Pop.
Thanks.
We just want something nice, you know? A nice, relaxing home.
Yeah, you know, nothing fancy, just a place that has potential that we can fix up.
Right.
That's good. But don't rush into anything. You gotta remember your options.
Okay, Mr. A.
Cheryl, where's my slippers? My feet are killing me.
Ooh, listen to this. The Armbruster Arms, clean, quiet, 2-bedroom, good for young couple, $600.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, what's up?
Keeping busy, working a few angles. You know the story. So how's the band, huh? Good? Yeah? Gigs yet or what?
Oh, you asked, Jimmy.
I got a business proposition for you. $100.
For
delivering a car over to Springfield for me.
delivering a car.
Yeah. Yeah, you might say it's a surprise. Springfield's what? 7, 8 hours? And of course I'll arrange your return transportation. Might be nice to get out of town.
200.
What kind of markup is that? 200. I'll go 150 tops.
Okay, deal. 175.
Okay. Only I got one request. You be there at 7:30 Sunday night. Not a second late. And not a second earlier. There's a lot of people counting on you.
No problem.
You're right, there's no problem. Because if there is problems, they're all going to be yours.
Oh, hi, boys. Glad you're back. You have a good time?
Yeah.
Woo! You smell like you've been dancing with those fish.
That's because I have to unhook mine and Stan's too. He thinks the girls won't like him if he smells like seafood.
Well, he's got a point. Now, you upstairs and take a long bath before you start your homework.
Yes, ma'am.
Tyree.
Oh, thanks, Stan.
Sure thing. We do it again next week, right?
Yeah.
Seems to be doing really good.
Yeah, his last report card was the best yet. He's almost caught up in reading, and he's ahead of his class in math.
I bet he's ahead of me, too. Well, take care, and my pop sends his regards.
Stan, you got a minute? I need to talk to you about something.
Sure.
Come on into the kitchen. I got this letter today from family court. Sit down. Did you know that his mother had been released on parole last week?
No, I would have said something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The letter says that she wants to regain custody of Tyree. That can't happen, Stan. When I took that child in, he was a mess.
Yeah, I know.
I worked too hard to turn him around. If I lose him now, I could lose him for good.
Well, the court's got to recognize that, right?
Depends on the judge. Sometimes they favor the natural mother, even when the child is better off in foster care.
What can you do about it?
Well, what might be more important is what you could do. She's not just an addict, Stan. She was a dealer. Now, I know she's your cousin, but she's weak, and she's coming back into a world that's a lot harder than the one she left 5 years ago. Talk to her. Tell her to drop this petition. If she cares anything about Tyree, she'll see it's the right thing to do.
But Tyree's her son. She might not be ready to give him up.
Stan, I've taken in 11 kids. But Tyree is special. And I know what might happen if I let him slip away.
We're out of soap upstairs.
There's more in the cabinet under the sink.
Okay. Did my mom get better in jail?
I don't know, sweetie. Come here, baby. Now, we're gonna have some things that we need to work out. But I want you to know that I love you, and you can count on me to look out for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes for me, too.
His name's Julio Cruz, man. Best percussionist, I think, working today. Classical, rock, jazz, you name it, he can do it. Excluding Dizzy, if I was gonna pick my dream band, this guy would be my drummer.
Julio Cruz.
Yeah.
Give a guy a foreign name, and Prince Valiant over here thinks he's the second coming of Ginger Baker.
Mr. Worldly Culture over there, who thinks Mount Rushmore is a natural phenomenon, obviously doesn't get out much.
Listen, you're the one who thought that Swedish meatballs were just like regular meatballs with blonde hair on them. Hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Got a surprise for you.
You do?
How would you like to get out of town for the weekend? With me. Oh, a road trip. Could be fun. All expenses paid.
I don't know.
Hope you're crazy. You're my first choice.
Well, I should be. But, I mean...
Come here. I want to show you something. Anyway, it'd be a real shame if you didn't want to come. Maybe you should think about it.
It's a nice offer, JT. I'll think about it.
Who is it?
Stan Lee for Nicole?
How did you find me?
Called around. Can I come in? So how come you didn't tell anyone you were on parole?
I told friends.
We're family, Nicole.
Third cousins, not exactly kissing.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you. I mean, my dad would have taken Tyree in if he could, but he had me, he had his business, wasn't qualified, so he found someone who was.
Someone who wants to take them from me? If you don't mind, I've got a job interview today.
Well, I know how hard it can be for a kid growing up on this side of town.
Yeah?
You know, with you just out of prison and all.
What, you just, want me to give him up? Huh? Is that what you want to convince me of that?
Look, I've seen how his life has turned around. I mean, no one wants to see him in the middle of a court battle. There's got to be a way to work it where you have the right to see him.
I'm his mother.
Just asking you to think about it.
Every day I was in there, that's all I did was think about it. Look, I know what I did, Stan. I gave up. And I got so high, I didn't know what I was doing to my little boy. But I'm in recovery now. And I'm gonna stick with it. All I need now is a chance to make it up to my son.
I'm sure you mean it, and don't take this wrong. But you're on your own in hard times. How can you be sure you'll give Tyree what's best for him?
Beautiful paint job. Gorgeous. It's a nice ride, man. You guys have a good trip. Okay. I'm gonna go catch up with Dizzy. See ya.
Well,
You two behave yourselves, all right?
yeah. Wow. It's gonna be nice.
It's a landmark day for you, Hopi. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. But, yeah, I was a little nervous, you know. Like you might not be the perfect gentleman.
Oh, Hope.
But then I figured out a perfect solution just to ensure, you know, that things go smoothly.
What are you saying?
Hi, Len.
Hey. Cool ride, man.
Yeah. What's going on? Well, Hope told me about the, you know, and I thought maybe I... You want to come? If you don't mind.
Sure, hop in.
You're an animal, you are. Whew. Call of the open road. Anything can happen. Danger, romance. Danger, anyway.
So where are you heading?
Springfield. I gotta drop this car off for Jimmy Bandisi. Jimmy Gems Bandisi? The guy's a crook, man. He sold Dizzy a zircon.
Lenny, relax.
Okay. But do you have any idea what the Bandisi family is about? They're hoods. I happen to know for a fact that Jimmy has tasted human blood.
Len, please, don't be so dramatic.
I can drop you off.
No. You guys are in way over your head. You need me. Okay. Yo.
Staying with a friend down at the Crosby Project. She didn't call us because she didn't consider us friends or family.
I'm not surprised. I'm the one who suggested her son be placed with Joanne. Some foster parents are in it for the money, but not Joanne.
Well, she looks good. She said she's going to stay clean this time.
Father said the same thing. 3 times in jail, 2 in rehab, couldn't keep him off stuff. I'm afraid Nicole will turn out just like him.
Yeah, but I'm just not sure we have the right to lean on her.
We've got to think about Diary Stan. Nicole used to leave him alone for days at a time. That boy didn't know if his mama would ever come home. As far as I'm concerned, she gave up her right to him when she took the easy way out on the dope. And she wants to be a good mother. The best thing for her to do is just to stay the hell out of his way.
It's the garbage disposal.
Here it is. This must be it.
Oh, that must be Arthur now.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
I needed a couple of second opinions.
This is spacious, man. You throw a nice dignified party here.
This is nice, Jodie. Yeah.
What's a place like this go for, Jod?
900.
9 bills? This is a ripoff.
Who lives next door? The Swedish bikini team?
Miss Fletcher, this is Dizzy, my future husband, and, these are some people in his business. Dizzy, Miss Fletcher is the
rental representative. And by law, I'm supposed to allow you to fill out an application.
Oh, 1 second, I'll have a talk with the little lady. 900? I thought we said 600.
I know. I just wanted to see how the better half lived. Let's get out of this place. The woman probably has lint in her belly button.
She probably saves it, too.
She's probably going to knit a sweater with it next year, huh?
We're sorry, Mrs. Fletcher.
But the Oaks just doesn't meet our needs.
Exactly, doesn't meet our needs. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yes, we shall. We shall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good to be out of town. Out of the heights, away from my job, my friends, my parents. Right now, you don't look like the chauvinist that you are. You're just a really cute guy, washing the window.
Oh, really?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
JT.
If I wanted Lenny to come along, I would have invited him. He's my best friend. But he's driving me crazy sitting back there acting like Geraldo Rivera, coming up with one conspiracy theory after another. How am I supposed to relax when he keeps telling me that we're being used as decoys by Jimmy Gems to avoid the FBI?
You're a good kisser.
What are you talking about?
You kissed me. I thought we needed a chaperone.
A chaperone? What are you, 7? Lenny as a chaperone?
I made a mistake. We can still have fun, can't we?
What am I, a sex object?
Don't worry. I still respect you.
You are hard to figure out.
Don't even try. I just want to enjoy being away from home.
Good.
Yo! I'm a fugitive, and I'm carrying a fruitcake.
What do you say we pop the trunk, grab some of this stuff, and get you some leg room?
Hello. You're not opening that trunk. Not until you guys read this.
Lenny.
Read this.
Vincent and Tito Francona arrested on kidnapping charges?
I told you, see? Come here.
Ace Cerulli, presumed dead, has been missing since...
Ace Cerulli.
It doesn't work. It's the wrong key.
Oh, great.
Why is it the wrong key?
I don't know. It's this.
Oh, it's okay, because we don't really want to know what's in the trunk. Right? Do we? No. Poor guy. Crushed Jimmy Bandizzi. His body's probably decomposing right now, as we speak. Get in the car. Get in the car.
See, dude, I told you. Haven't I been telling you this whole time? This is great. Great. You know, you might as well just keep going until we hit, like, some kind of border or something.
So wait a minute. What happens if the real mother doesn't back down?
It goes to court, and that's a real mess.
Well, it's a tough call, man. I mean, if you don't have the right to pay for your mistakes and then put them behind you, where are you supposed to find the strength to keep going?
Yeah, that's what I've always liked about the Catholic Church. They're big on absolution.
I don't think it's that simple. I mean, maybe Nicole means well now, but look what she did. I'm not sure that any parent that does that to her kid deserves a second chance.
Well, she did her time. It's gotta mean something.
I don't know. I mean, everybody's right and nobody's right. I mean, I probably had the best family you could have and still had to work hard to keep out of trouble when things got rough for me. Just want to do what's best for Tyree, you know?
You want to just forget about rehearsal? It'd be kind of strange without the Road Warriors anyway.
Little music might do me a little bit of good.
Oh, don't forget, guys, you got to get to the tuxedo place by Tuesday to make sure they're ready for the wedding.
Yeah, it is. We know. Stan.
Hold on a sec.
Mrs. Wiley know you're here?
No.
Come on, guys.
Not yet, Stan. Did you see my mom?
I can't really talk about that.
Did you?
It's a real complicated situation.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. I'll talk it over with you as much as you want. Just you can't go running around on your own, all right?
I want to see her, Stan. Where is she?
I can't say.
Is she gonna take me back?
Let's just call your house and get you home.
I want you to help me, Stan.
I can't right now.
Okay, then I'll find some other way.
Zachary!
You're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be on my side.
Zachary, wait!
Carl, but I went down to the playground to look for him. What happened?
He got mad when I wouldn't tell him anything about his mother, so he ran off and fell into some broken glass.
Oh, well, thank you for getting him here. I don't know what I would have done if anything had happened to Tyree.
I also did something else. I'm not sure you're going to approve. Nicole? Joanne Wiley, Nicole Vaughn.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I hear you're taking good care of my son. Just want to say thank you. It's a lovely boy.
Thought it was the right thing to do.
Mr. Lee, you'll be fine.
Hi, I'm Dr. Larson.
Joanne Wiley.
I gave him a tetanus shot, and I'll have to see him again in 10 days to remove the stitches. You can come in and see me.
Thank you, Doctor.
Mr. Lawrence,
Come on.
Mr. Lawrence,
Hey, how you doing, champ?
Mommy!
How are we going to work out the sleeping arrangements?
2 beds, 3 people. I think there's only one fair way to work this out. I know it might sound a little old-fashioned, but I think Hope automatically gets one of the beds.
How sweet.
Then Lenny and I arm wrestle to see who gets to sleep with her.
How exciting.
Winner gets his own bed.
You are both losers.
Too bad, too, because I just got some new things for Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna go outside and get my toothbrush. Hello! If I'm not back in 10 minutes, call 911, okay?
I could sleep on that. Or we could...
Hold that thought. Sleep in the car, Lenny, please. I'm on to something here.
I'm not sleeping in the car.
Come on, man. This is like the culmination of... It feels like my damn wedding night.
You see that car parked over by room 12? Don't look, don't. They've been following us since Weaverville.
Lenny, what are you talking about? I'm on my honeymoon here, please.
You think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm crazy? It reminds me of that mafioso movie, man. You know the one where the brother-in-law drives across country with some dude's head in his trunk?
Victoria's Secret, Lenny.
Based on a true story. Don't look.
I'd do it for you.
Hope. Could you please get me a tissue?
I'll kill him. I swear, I'll kill him.
Morning.
Hello, Stan.
Morning.
Looks like we all have something to say.
You went way out of bounds last night, son.
Did I?
Tyree is only 12. When your father asked me to take him in, he didn't have a concept of anything. What a home was, how to sit down at a dinner table, not even how to express a thought without a four-letter word.
I know you've done a good job with him.
It's more than a job. I love Tyree like he was my own, and I know what he needs. Stability and structure.
Look, I agree with you, but that still doesn't change who his real mother is.
You're thinking with your heart, son, not your head.
No disrespect, Pop, but I believe I learned that from you.
The worst thing for Tyree is to be confused right now. And if this thing goes through the court system, that's exactly what's going to happen. It could take 2 years to resolve. He won't know who to trust or where his loyalty belongs. You don't want to put him through that.
No, but I also don't think that we should all gang up on Nicole and tell her she should just go away.
If she presses this in court...
But she shouldn't have to. I mean, I know she was a bad mother. I know she made big mistakes. She'll probably never be able to provide the kind of home that you can, but if you make her go through the courts, it's like handing her another sentence. I mean, why can't we just show her some faith? You showed faith in Tyree. Look what it did for him. How do we know the same thing won't happen if we do it for his mother? Let's give her a chance.
I don't know why we just couldn't have asked for directions back at the gas station.
Oh, come on. We're men, not sissies. Manly men.
Could someone please give me a little help? We do have a time limit on this adventure, remember?
Yeah, Hope.
Keep your proverbial pants on, Lenny.
Oh, I know you are, but what am I?
Okay, I think we were singing when we should have turned down to the 138. But, okay, I think if we go straight down there, we can... No, wait. If we go straight down here, we can catch the 138. Right down there, I think.
What was that? They're shooting at us.
Shut up.
Oh.
What's happening? Come on, Len. We don't want to piss off Jimmy Bandeezy. All your worst fears will come true.
Oh, dear.
Good idea.
We have a flat tire. Of course, that's probably what happened to you. You made Mr. Bandeezy mad, right? It's not nice to make him mad. I don't want to make him mad. Push the car.
Hey. Come on in. Mrs. Wiley wants to pick Tyree up at school. He'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Tyree know?
She wanted all of us to talk to him together.
Look, I don't know how to thank you, Stan.
To show that I was right to stand up for you. And if the court doesn't object, you get yourself set up, Tyree will be back with you in 6 months.
Got a nice home.
Yeah.
What are all these?
You know, diplomas and stuff. Some of her foster kids have done real well. Check this out. Tyree's science project on photosynthesis.
Who made this?
No, not by himself. I mean, she helped him out. You know, he had a lot of problems concentrating at first, but she stayed with him, helped him stay focused.
What else does she do?
Well, I don't know the half of it, but she'll show you. That was the agreement.
What's the half you do know?
Well, there's church on Sunday. She believes in the values. I think Tyree's starting to get it.
I haven't been to church since I was 9 years old.
You know, I think you're going to have to go with him because he's still a kid and you know he's not going to go on his own.
Okay.
Then there are the piano lessons. You can practice down at the warehouse.
What does piano cost?
Don't worry about it. I got a friend that'll cut you a deal when you're ready. You okay?
Oh, yeah. Don't stop.
Well, I know he reads out loud to her every night. Took him a while to catch up to his class. And then there's a housekeeping chart she keeps in the kitchen. You know, dishes, laundry, stuff like that.
He does all that?
Yeah.
Just needs a washer. I could fix it myself.
come here. Look.
What?
There's a spending save a block away.
Oh, yeah. Just in case we ever need anything. That's convenient. Like, say, last minute we need diapers. Boom, I'm there. So, what do you think? It's the best place we've seen.
I could make curtains.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like it because it's old.
Yeah. And $600, you know, it's perfect for our budget.
Yeah. We'll take it. Mr. Wheeler, we really appreciate your help, but that's going to scratch the trunk, you see, and it's not exactly our car. Right, it's not our car.
We're delivering it for a friend. I mean, we have no idea what's in the trunk.
That's right. We're musicians, the three of us. Matter of fact, I've never been arrested before. I got a patch, kid.
Good.
There you go.
That'd be great.
Could you do that for us, please?
All you got to do is ask.
Thank you.
Hang tight a bit. I'll be right back with it.
Okay. Thanks. This is no good. Jimmy said 7:30. No earlier, no later. What time is it, Hopi?
6.
Oh, great.
Can we make it?
Unless we can get this guy to move a little faster.
Hey. Got your message.
You're just in time.
What's with all the mystery?
You'll be okay.
Okay.
Go take a seat.
All here? Let's go.
Okay. Official business. Day by Day is a non-profit organization for addicts, dedicated to support each other in our lifelong process of recovery. Welcome. Nicole, you wanted to go first?
Hi. I'm not much good at talking. And I'm kind of nervous about what I have to say. I asked the people who need to hear this to come down. Not sure I can say this more than once. I almost reached for the pipe today. I saw how far I have to go to give my son what he needs. And I almost gave up right there. I didn't do it. But can I look him in the eye and tell him that I never will? I can say I'll try. I can ask for all your support along the way. I guess recovery takes a lot more than dreaming about it in prison. And as much as I love you, Tyree, I realize how lucky you are to have another mother who loves you just as much. And who you can depend on even more than me. And I appreciate the belief you have in me, Stan. Maybe in time, I'll prove I deserve it. That's all.
I am gonna kill that kid, I swear to you.
There he is! There he is! Right down there! Turn right! Turn right!
Made it.
We made it! We made it!
He's smiling? Tell me he's smiling. Should I know?
Here we are.
You have any idea what time it is?
We late?
You didn't happen to look in that trunk, did you?
No, sir, no. Drove straight here. Told a lot of people we were coming here, too. People are expecting to hear from us, actually.
Shut up.
Jimmy, let me explain.
It's the moment of truth.
I bought you Cadillac, a classic just like you.
So, you did it, huh?
Yeah. Our first place.
The Armbruster Arms. It was only 600.
Yeah, I know the place. Down near the spend and save. Got terrible plumbing. You know, being a plumber, I get a chance to see a wide variety of apartments. Trying to get a sense of what's out there. You didn't sell yet, did you? Oh, the Love Boat.
No, the pipes aren't that bad. Jodie's gonna make curtains.
Well, I know the perfect place for you guys. Can't believe I didn't think of it before. I want to go wash up, and if you like, we can go take a look at it.
Okay.
Let me tell you a little about the place we have here at the Abramowitz Arms. For years, this was supposed to be a sewing room, but I never got around to doing anything about it. As you can see, you got a nice morning light, and the rent is very reasonable. The woman of the house, although very emotional, is a great cook, and she loves kids. Okay? Now I'm going to leave you two here alone to think about it.
Well, what do you think?
It's not what we planned.
I know.
You could still make curtains.
Do you think she'll be okay?
I know her heart's in it, Tyree. I know she doesn't want to let you down.
Why'd she mess up like that in the first place?
I don't know. See, sometimes people don't like themselves enough to care. She didn't have the kind of mother that Joanne is to you.
So you mean all she has to do is like herself more? And I have two great moms?
Something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Of the Heights.
Nothing to tell.
Alex and Rita have been waiting for the right time and the right place. Next Thursday, the wait is over. The Heights, an all-new episode next Thursday.